Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I don't even remember when the last video was that I recorded. I think it was like maybe 2021, 2022. It's now 2024. Let me do a quick catch up on what I've been up to the last few years. My son Harrison is now 5 years old. He's in preschool. I have another son named Bennett, and he is 8 months old, and that's the biggest news. Oh, and I really desperately need a haircut, but that's beside the point. Hi, puppy. Can you lay down? Can you lay down? Hi, you puppers. I wanted to do a really quick video of my 2023 reading journal flip through. I've been seeing so many of them across BookTube and Bookstagram and whatever, and they are just gorgeous and I love them all. But I wanted to do a flip through of mine. And if you're looking for like really beautiful spreads with a complete journal, maybe look elsewhere. This was my first book journal, and I've been wanting to start one for a while, but just the fears of it not being perfect just prevented me from even starting it. If any of you have struggled with perfectionism, you know how debilitating it could be at times. And so I just never did, because I just knew that it was never gonna live up to the ideas that I had in my head. 2023 comes around, I decide, no, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm buying the journal, I'm doing it. And so I did it, and I'm really proud about that. I'm proud of the fact that I actually started it, that I kept up with it throughout the year. I'm giggling to myself because, as you'll see in a minute, you'll know I didn't keep up with it like on a regular basis. But anyway, I learned a lot through this process, and a lot of what I learned was actually that I'm not good at this. I am a really creative person and have always been known to be, you know, of the artistic mind, but like lettering is a whole different ballgame. I also don't have as much like stationery stuff as a lot of other people who do this. So I don't have that many stickers. I have like one washi tape. I don't even have a good ruler, which I need to get. And like, seriously, lettering is no joke. Like, I thought that because I was semi-artistic, lettering would just come naturally to me. No, that's not true. So one of the main things I learned actually from my 2023 journal was I need to practice lettering. So this video is more so for the people who maybe are afraid to start a book journal or are afraid of what it will look like or whatever. Just do it. Like, I still had a lot of fun doing mine, even though, as you'll see, like I didn't like a lot of my spreads that I did, but it was still fun to do, and I'm still proud that I did it. And I'm doing another one in 2024 with multiple changes. So just do it. If you're scared, just do it. If you fail, who cares? There's like dog hair all over my journal. I need a lint roller for my journal. Before I actually started my book journal, I did a lot of research on the best journal to buy and pros and cons of this and that. And so like, I really wanted to get the Archer and Olive journals, but my wallet said, no, find an alternative. So I ended up finding this one on Amazon. It looks similar to Archer and Olive, and they have a few different like fun little prints on the front. Definitely not as cute as Archer and Olive, but I will say the paper quality is really nice. Like, none of my markers have bled through. I have been really pleased with the quality of this journal, and I would totally buy it again. I just wish they had more fun like designs for their little center emblem. So without further ado, I will show you my semi-failed, semi-fine 2023 reading journal. Here it is. And if you hear any other noises in the background, that was right on cue. That was my son. So we've got our title page that my older son wanted to contribute to. We have the page that never lays flat. So I was just gonna do the charts of like where each line is, but I didn't even finish that. Here's my lovely 2023 title page, beautiful. My index page, which I left 4 pages for and then proceeded to never do. So that's fun. Here's a quote and artsy page. As you can see, it's really beautiful. And my 2023 year goals. I obviously accomplished all of them, or none of them. Finally, a page I actually did. So this is where I kept track of which books I read. And I had this grand idea of wanting them to look like the actual covers of the book, which in theory is great, but then just didn't really work out. I will go back through and finish this just because it is a page that I'm actually semi-proud of. So it's my bookshelf. This is the days that I finished books. So like if I finished a book, I would fill it in. And then my key, obviously. Here is where I track the series that I am currently in the middle of or wanting to start. I finished 4 series. I'm doing this a little bit differently in my 2024 journal, but I am still gonna keep track of like the series that I am currently in. Here's my 23 blacklist and 23 books. Didn't do that. I was gonna do a format graph, but then I realized if I wanted pie charts, I'd have to wait till the very end. Here's my genre tracking. As you can see, I started to do fancy lettering, but I hate this lettering so much. So whenever I would finish a book, I would place it in one of these categories. I didn't love all the category options that I chose. And I also don't remember even what that other was. This is half done, as you can see, but this will be my favorite books of each month. So like January, February, March, April, and so forth. I'll come back and finish that hopefully. Here is my brackets for the best book of the year. I don't like how this turned out or looks, and I also don't think it's a really good representation because some of the teams that went up against each other were like really, really good. So like Iron Flame and Hellbent, these were 2 really, really good books, but Hellbent got knocked out in the first round, which doesn't seem right to me. So I don't know how to redo that or what if I want to do that again in my next book. All right, my DNF page and the book spot. Again, look at how bad my lettering is. Like it's just ugly, so ugly. I am gonna have both of these pages in my next book, but I'm redoing them differently so that they look prettier, hopefully. And I'm also gonna do books acquired, not bought, because I would get books as gifts too, and I had nowhere to kind of track that or put that. Here is my book log. So this is like every book that I've read, the star rating, if I bought it, if it was library or loaned to me, and then if it was audio, physical, and ebook, and I just have a big tracker of that. Again, awful lettering. I even like messed up here and put our title. That's not even a word. I had to add a couple down here, which is fine. So I will keep this similar layout for my next journal. I did like just seeing it all. Anyway, I don't know what this is. So then I wanted to do like each month do like a wrap up and just like a couple of my notes of it. I wasn't gonna do like full reviews in here because I knew that wasn't what I was gonna do. But as you'll see, these get less and less completed. So I don't know what I wanna do for each month. But as you see, I started off strong. I did January and February. Well, strong. Strong as in I didn't actually fill out any of the books. But like I did the wrap up and oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I was actually going to find a way to like cover that up with more paper and I just never did that. Anyway. To be fair, I was like 8-9 months pregnant in May. I had my baby in May, so, 8 months and 7 months pregnant during those months. June, we came back strong. Yay, we did something. And look, we even wrote some things. And I even bought these adorable little star sticker that I was gonna use. Still didn't even fill it out, but I put it on. That's exciting. July, we've got partial done. August, we got the wrap up done. And the only reason this is done was because I made a reel about it on my Bookish account. And so that's why that is done. But yeah, again, still not actually done. Just the wrap up page is done. September. I actually like September. September is one that I actually practiced my lettering and before I even did it. I mean, if you just go back, look at February to September. Hello, that's such a big difference. That makes me proud. So there's September. This is literally, out of all the books I read, this is the only book that I wrote notes on and actually filled out completely. And that's, again, because I made a reel of it and that was it. That's literally the only book that I did. And then I was gonna do a 2023 wrap up page kind of on here. And then we're into 2024. But that's it, guys. I obviously filled out like a fraction of this journal and I'm okay with that. I do wanna go back and fill out like some of the things that I missed, but a lot of the books that I finished, I'm not gonna be able to remember to put any notes, basically. Learn from me and learn that it's okay if things suck when you're doing it and they don't look exactly how you want them to look. I am proud that I did it. I'm proud that I, accomplished as much as I did in it. I hope to accomplish more in 2024 journal, but like, just do it. Go ahead and just do it. And that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me on this interesting journey of my flip through and my embarrassing spreads and some of my creative spreads though too. I will do a quick flip through of my 2024 setup when that's done, so you can kind of see the very different spreads that I'm doing for that, but I am very excited about it already. It looks way better and I hope that I keep up with it. Let me know in the comments if you have started a book journal, if you've done one for years, or if it's something you are interested in starting. I'd love to hear any of your thoughts or suggestions for how to make mine better or easier. I'm always open to that. So I will see you in my next video. That's a weird sentence because I actually won't see you at all. You'll see me in my next video. Either way, I hope you have a really great day. Bye.